All right, ladies and gents, welcome back again to another stream. Oh, give me 1 second here. Actually, we're good. I was like, let me fix my audio. The audio is fine. All right, so hello everybody. Welcome to this lovely Monday evening stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is Monday, of course. Stream number 570. And really quick before we get started here with tonight's stream, let me move my light because it is bothering me. Get out of here, lights. I don't like you, light. Anyway, let's check out the streaming schedule, which for those that don't know has been updated. Streams are now possible Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 Central Time, with the guarantee of doing trivia every Thursday. Thursday is now the only guaranteed stream day. Streams might happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. They might not happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Just depends on how things are and how I'm feeling on any of those given days. So again, that is not a permanent change. That is just temporary, but that is the schedule as of right now, as of this current second. So how are you guys doing though on this lovely Monday evening? For today's stream, ooh, thank you, Bloomka. Bloom KA 23 for the sub. Appreciate that. But yeah, for today's stream, figured we could just kind of hang out. It's been a minute since we've done a chill hangout stream with nothing really happening, and you know, I'm feeling kind of low energy today, kind of tired, not really feeling the need to play any video games or anything like that. So I figured we could just vibe for today, if that is okay with you guys. Excuse me as I take a sip of my water. Water is indeed good. Let's see. We also have a super chat here from Trey's World. $4.99 super chat from Trey. Thank you very much, Trey, for the super chat. Trey says, "Hi, I'm a huge fan. Can you shout out me?" Of course, Trey World. Thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you for donating to the channel. And there's your shout out, Trey's World. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you. Is it hot where you are? Yeah, it's pretty warm outside here. Definitely warm inside at the moment too. I am kind of sweating a little bit. If it gets too warm, I will turn on the fan in the background, but it's a little bit too loud. So usually I keep that off, but if I need to, I will turn it on, of course. What else do we have here? Yes, water is good. Stay hydrated. Yes, indeed.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
And there is the Cursed Woo. Thank you very much once again, Trey's World, for the $4.99 super chat. What team are you, Sora or Noct? Me personally, Sora. Yeah, so for those that did not see, we talked about in a video that I put out earlier today, we talked about those episode descriptions that have been making the rounds throughout the past week or so. Could be real, could not be real. Again, there is no source attached to those, so take them with a grain of salt. But apparently the final match of the tournament is going to be Sora versus Noct. If that does happen, I am definitely on Team Sora. I feel like Sora could win if she really wanted to. I bet Sora is going to do some crazy stuff with her powers in part 2. I think there's a reason why she's making it all the way to the final round, so I'd say I'm definitely Team Sora. But again, that is only if the descriptions are real, which they might be, they might not be. It's kind of up in the air at this point, whatever you think. We also have a super chat from Alex. Thank you very much, Alex, for the $5 super chat. Alex says, did you and Kat see that Lackadaisy pilot I told you to about? Also, thoughts on penguins. We have not seen that, but I will be taking a screenshot here. Let me just... There we go. I'm going to take a screenshot of your super chat so we can look more into that a little bit later. But thoughts on penguins. Penguins are pretty cool. I do like the penguins, however you want to pronounce them. Some of my favorite movies involve penguins, like the legendary animated film from the mid-2000s, Surf's Up. Iconic film, iconic penguin in that movie. I like penguins, absolutely. But thank you very much, Alex, for the $5 super chat. And like I said, I did screenshot your super chat so we can check that out a little bit later. But I do appreciate the super chat. Also, I like the picture of the dog as your profile picture. He looks pretty cute, he or she. Totally didn't lose track of time.
Want you to do this, brother.
And there's the super chat. Thank you once again, Alex. Hey, no big deal. All good. Sometimes I lose track of time, too. Let me turn up my volume a little bit. There we go. Just a tiny bit. Seems like it's a little quiet on my end, but we will turn that up here. Also, we have another super chat from Nat Christmas. Thank you very much, Nat, for the $5 super chat. Nat says, sad today because my cat I've had for 11 years isn't doing well. He has a heart condition he could die from currently. It's currently mild, but sadness. Well, I hope everything works out there. Really sorry to hear about your cat. You know, cats are awesome. You know, I hope your cat gets better. Hopefully everything is fine with your cat. I do appreciate the super chat, though, Nat Christmas. And like I always say to everyone, you know, if you guys are ever having a hard day, come by stream while we're streaming. We're going to try to make your day a little bit brighter, a little bit better. But sorry to hear about all that. Like I said, knock on wood, hopefully everything goes well with your cat. I know what it's like going through stuff like that. So here's hoping everything goes well and everything works out in the end. Thank you very much, Nat Christmas. I appreciate you. You're always here hanging out in chat and super chatting especially. So, you know, you've supported us quite a bit. So just know that you are always welcome here, of course, if you're ever having a hard day. And that goes for everyone, too. But once again, thank you for the $5 super chat. Oh, man. Let me take a sip of my water really quick. Hydration and whatnot. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? The Cursed Woo should pop up shortly for you. What season are you and Kat on now? We have taken a little bit of a break from Ninjago. We finished Crystallized, and we're going to take a little bit of a break before we start with Dragons Rising. We are kind of watching other stuff at the moment, like other shows, movies, kind of, you know, for a while there we were a little bit Ninjago'd out, if that makes sense, so we're kind of just watching other stuff. We will get back into Dragons Rising here momentarily.
Want you to do this, brother.
And there's the super chat from Nat Christmas. Thank you once again, Nat. Appreciate you. But yeah, we're watching other stuff at the moment. Favorite Pokemon movie. Yours is probably Temple of the Sea, Deoxys, even the first movie. Temple of the Sea is definitely underrated. A lot of people don't like that one from what I've seen. I think that one is pretty good. I love the Pokemon Ranger stuff. I like all the stuff with Manaphy. I had a Manaphy plushie when I was a kid. My favorite Pokemon movie, I like Rise of Darkrai quite a bit. That one's definitely up there. I love Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. That one has always kind of had a special place in my heart because it was one of the first ones that I saw. Also the first movie, because it's a classic. Mewtwo Strikes Back. Like that one too. I've seen all the Pokemon movies, they all have their charms, I suppose. My least favorite Pokemon movies are probably the black and white ones and the X and Y ones. Just because I feel like at that point, the Pokemon movies were kind of just doing the same thing over and over again, and they've kind of like lowered in terms of quality. But I love all the stuff from like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, like those 4 arcs, those 4 chapters of the show. Those ones have the best Pokemon movies, in my opinion, of course. We also have a super chat, another super chat from Trey's World, 199. Trey's World asks, did you watch Monkey Kid Season 5? I did not yet because I am a few seasons behind on Monkey Kid, so I have not seen Season 5 naturally, but I have seen a few clips every now and then over on Twitter. I definitely hope to finish Monkey Kid one day, but thank you very much, Trey's World, for the 199 super chat. You will see your cursed woo shortly. Do you answer questions? Try to. But there are a lot of questions, a lot of things going on in the chat, so it's going to be hard for me to get to all of them. Have a theory. What if... Oh, there's the super chat. Thank you, Trey's World. I have a theory. What if Ras is a conduit of a Source Oni? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I feel like there is such a thing as Source Oni because it would only make sense, right? Source Dragon, Source Oni. That, of course, has yet to be confirmed. That's just another theory. But possibly, I feel like he's definitely a conduit for somebody. I think right now the most popular fan theory that I've seen is that he is a conduit for one of the Source Dragons, maybe even the Source Dragon of Strength. Maybe that's the one that's rogue. I don't know. There's a very popular fan theory right now that his master is a Source Dragon. So, and I'd believe it, But Source Oni, I could see that being the case, absolutely. I love Pokemon Heroes. Yeah, with Latios and Latias. Latios was my favorite Pokemon for a period of time, way back in the day, because I really liked that movie. I like all the original movies, like Mewtwo Strikes Back, Power of One. What was 3 called? Spell of the Unknown or something, and then Pokemon Forever, and then Pokemon Heroes. I do have a lot of Pokemon movies in my collection. I don't have all of them. I hope to get all of them someday, but not all of them have been released on Blu-ray, unfortunately. So, might just need to settle for some DVDs, but I hope to have all of them in my collection at some point. Let's see. Still think Golden Source Dragon is his master. Oh, you mean the one with the golden symbol? I mean, possibly. When's the next hot takes? Hopefully soon. We do have some big stuff happening this week, though, with not only does Shatterspin issue 1 Shatterspin, excuse me, yeah, did I say Shatterspin? Shatterspin issue 1 comes out this week in a couple days. I'm excited for that. Then on Thursday we have the Comic-Con panel, and I'm sure we're going to get some big information coming out of that. So I made a video this weekend talking about like things that you could expect from the Comic-Con panel, like things that are confirmed and things that I think are going to be revealed there. But regardless, lots of stuff coming later this week, so I definitely keep an eye on things. The Ninjago news will be heating up very soon. Let's see. Excited for Dream Season 2 Part 2. I haven't seen past the first 10 episodes of Dreams. I'm about a season behind, I think, because isn't there, we are already on Season 2 of Dreams, but we only have the first half out right now? It's like Dragon's Rising, right? I have only seen the first 10 episodes of Lego Dreams. Again, I hope to catch up on Dreams at some point, but I'm a little behind. Friday is going to be the Marvel panel. Yeah, I'm significantly less excited for that one. I don't think, they're going to be announcing that many exciting things. Or if they do announce stuff, it'll be stuff that we've already heard about, like the Blade movie that's been in development for the past, 6 years. I don't know. Like I said before, Marvel stuff isn't really exciting me a whole lot these days. However, we got Deadpool and Wolverine later this week. I'm gonna go see that. It's looking like it's gonna be pretty good. So I'm hoping that it is good because the trailers have been pretty good from what I've seen. Does Comic-Con show the upcoming phases for the MCU? Sometimes they do. I know that last year they were not at Comic-Con for one reason or another, but they will be at this year's Comic-Con. Usually they have some type of big announcement. Sometimes they announce the next 4 or 5 years of content. I don't know what they're going to be announcing this time, but I will keep myself updated. We also have a super chat. Another super chat from Alex. Excuse me, I'm kind of tongue-tied today. I don't know why. Alex, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Alex says, got a Transformers question. Ooh, a Transformers question. I might have a Transformers answer. Which non... Oh.
Not want you to do this, brother.
There's the super chat. Alex says, which non-G1 Transformer would you like to see get the new toy treatment? Mine is Cybertron Universe Scattershot. Ooh, that's a good one. I think Scattershot would work real nicely as an updated toy. I had the original Scattershot toy for Cybertron way back when I was a kid. I would love to see Scattershot, but for the Gamer Edition stuff, because he has a really cool design from the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron universe, and I really hope that eventually they make a Gamer Edition Scattershot. That's my dream right now for Scattershot. So I'd say probably that one, because that's non-G1, right? So, Scattershot. I know he was a G1 character, but, it's not it's not the G1 version of Scattershot. It's the video game version. I'd probably say that one if I had to pick one. But thank you once again, Alex, for the super chat. Ooh, Arachnid would be cool. I just realized recently that her name is Arachnid, like air. I thought it was just Arachnid for the longest time, like a spider. But no, it's Arachnid. I was like, oh, look at that. The more you know. This character's only existed for 15 years, and I'm finally realizing that. We also have another super chat, $4.99 from FamCam, also asking for a shout out. Thank you, FamCam, for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Will we get a movie for Dragons Rising? I'm not so sure. I made a video today talking about the possibility of there being another Ninjago movie. I feel like if they were to make another Ninjago movie, it would be in continuity with the show. So maybe. They definitely would not be doing a movie that is a sequel to the to the Ninjago movie that we have. Hold on, I want to screenshot this comment quick. This comment says, "You're gay and this show is now, ruined my childhood."
Want you to do this, brother.
There we go. Taking a screenshot of that one. That's a keeper. Also, thank you, FamCam, for the $4.99 super chat. Ah, yes, the classic. This show is now ruined my childhood. Oh no. Also, we have another super chat from Trey's World, $1.99. Are Cole and Zane joining the tournament? I'd say so, because they have tournament designs for the sets, so I'd say probably. But I could totally see them doing other side stuff too. But I'd say there's a good chance of them joining the tournament. Thank you, Trey's World. And we have a super chat from Greenie, $1 super chat. Thank you very much, Greenie. Thank you for all the super chats, everybody. Appreciate that. Thank you all for supporting the channel. For a good plot, do you think Sora should lose or win against Noct to improve her character? Ooh, that's a great question, because I could see Ninjago going either way with that. I could see Noct winning. I feel like Noct would win, like, realistically, because they gotta have a reason to all fight at the end, you know? Like, if Sora wins the tournament, it's like, okay, now what? Everyone just goes home. But if Noct wins and Lord Rass's side wins whatever, you know, the tournament is gonna provide to the winner, then I could totally see that being, like, where the season ends. Like, that could be the finale. Like, everyone fighting against Noct and all that. And here comes some more super chats. Thank you, Trey's World. But I think that would make sense. I would love to see Sora win, though, but I feel like story-wise, they're probably going to let Noct win, just so that, you know, the ninja could be... and thank you once again, Greeny. You know, just so that the ninja are at a place, like a low place, so they can build themselves back up for the finale. That's how I think things are going to go down. But for Sora specifically, I mean, maybe her losing will, you know, only cause greater development in the future. But if she wins, I think that would be pretty sick. Because I like Sora. I think she could win it for sure. I know, what will we do? This person's childhood was ruined. I don't know, maybe go complain to someone that works on the show? Just between me and you, I don't work on the show. I know it's a common misconception in this community for some reason. But I don't work on this show, man. I just watch it. By the way, Cole X Geo. I approve, absolutely. Have you and Kat finished The Boys? Yeah, we did finish The Boys. We watched episode 8 today. Interesting finale. I wonder what's going on with Butcher and, you know, all of his stuff. If you've seen the show, you know. I don't want to spoil it yet for some folks that haven't seen it.
Ain't no one leaving this party.
Thank you, Christian, for the sub. And we also have another super chat from Greeny, $2 super chat. Thank you, Greeny. Who is the strongest character alive in Ninjago? That is a very interesting question. If you guys want to try to answer that too, you can. Who's the strongest character? I mean, it's hard not to say Lloyd, right? Because he's kind of like, you know, he's the guy. But then again, what type of strength are we considering? Are we considering, like, just elemental? Are we considering, like, physical strength? In which case, I'd say my boy Cole. Alive. Maybe the Overlord, you know? Because he's still alive out there doing his little whatever, because you can't kill him. He's probably never going to come back in the show, but that's besides the point. The mailman, absolutely. I gotta agree with that right there. But thank you once again, Greeny, for the super chat. Source Dragons, yep, absolutely. There's a lot of strong characters. Are you going to buy the 86 Bumblebee? No, I'm going to skip that one. I'm not, like, a big Bumblebee kind of guy, you know? Like, I like his design, sure. But I already have a Bumblebee figure with the Rise of the Beast stuff. I don't need, like, a bajillion Bumblebees. I also have the Gamer Edition Bumblebee, too, so... I got enough Bumblebees, and plus G1 Bumblebee. And there's the super chat from Greeny. Thank you once again, Greeny. Yeah, G1 Bumblebee, I'm not, like, you know, super big on that design. No, I don't have Lego Bumblebee yet, either. Might not get him for quite some time, actually. I think I can wait. Because, okay, here's my thing with Lego Bumblebee. I'm not a big fan of its design. I don't like the vehicle mode necessarily. I don't think the transformation is as awesome as the Lego Optimus Prime's transformation was. I don't know. I still will get Lego Bumblebee. I'm just not, like, in a rush to get him, you know? I'll pick him up when the time comes. Yeah, that is true. I can mod it, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in a rush to buy him. I'll pick him up when it's convenient, like if I see him in the store or something. We have not watched the new Star Wars show. No, I'm not like a big Star Wars person. Let's see. What else do we have here? I know, I don't want too many Bumblebees. I know there's like a bajillion Bumblebee toys out there. I don't really need a whole bunch of them. Do you like The Simpsons? I've seen some episodes of The Simpsons. I have The Simpsons movie, and I love The Simpsons movie. Could watch that like a million times, and I've seen it probably a million times. The show itself, I'm not super big on, you know, but I do like some episodes. I like the one Treehouse of Horror episode with the Transformers, funny enough. It was also the same one with the Grand Pumpkin. That was a good one. I like that one. What character is overhated in any media? Ooh, that's a good question. It's a really good question. Well, I'd say, like, for Ninjago, maybe someone like Harumi. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't really understand that Harumi is a villain at the end of the day. But that's like a whole other discussion. But I'd say maybe Harumi. I don't know. There's a lot of characters that I feel like don't deserve the hate, but not sure if any of them would necessarily be, like, overhated, you know? At least the characters that I'm thinking of. Wow. Pretty big super chat here. Coming from Shifty. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you for the $30.99 super chat there, Shifty Mapping. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. They say, as you know, the ninja in Season 2 got their kimono robes in the Temple of Light. What do you think would happen if someone, for example, like Dareth, jumped into Kai's spot? Would the ninjas still get their robes and Dareth gets fire? You know, that is a fantastic question, and I've kind of thought about that before, too. But ultimately, I feel like it wouldn't really work. Like, I feel like you need to be the ninja for all of that to activate, you know, like you need to have all of them there. Say Dareth just so happened to be there and he just jumps into Kai's spot last minute. I feel like the light would still find a way to get to Kai. I know it was like reflecting off the crystals or whatever and they needed to stand in that specific spot, but I don't feel like it would work for Dareth. But it would be really funny though if all of a sudden Dareth is just wearing Kai's robe and he's got the blade. That is a pretty good question. But thank you once again, Shifty, for the $30.99 super chat. Appreciate that. Hopefully I was able to answer your question adequately enough.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
I kind of want to see like maybe someone animate like an alternative version of that scene where that happens. I wonder what that would look like. But thank you once again, Shifty, for the super chat. I appreciate you. We need Skylar back. I wouldn't mind seeing her back. I wonder where she is in the merge. Hopefully they will answer that at some point here. We also have a super chat from Nat Christmas, $5 super chat. Thank you, Nat. Nat Christmas says, I think Avatar Korra is overhated, especially since people think she's weak. Legend of Korra. I have not seen Legend of Korra, so I can't really attest to that necessarily, but yeah, I feel like,
want you to do this, brother.
and thank you once again for the super chat, I feel like with a lot of characters like that, where they get unfairly classified as weak, I feel like it's just people not really understanding the character, or maybe people that don't watch the show are trying to comment on that, and just like making wild assumptions. I feel like that might be the case for that scenario, but like I said, I haven't seen the show, I haven't interacted with the fandom, but I do appreciate the super chat there, Nat Christmas. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like when it's like, oh, this character is a weak character. It's like, I don't know. You seen some of the stuff that she did? Like we see that with Ninjago sometimes. Oh, what's I forget what it was, but there was a video on YouTube about Dragons Rising. I can't remember who posted it, but they mentioned something about how Lloyd was a weak leader because he was having like these panic attacks and these visions. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like he's just responding to his trauma. And I feel like that, you know, I feel like it's strong to acknowledge the trauma that you've gone through and try to work with it, you know, instead of just bottling it down and letting it like build up over time, because no, I can't be a strong leader unless I pretend that everything's fine all the time. I just don't really follow that logic. So maybe that's a good example of like a character being misunderstood as being weak necessarily. I don't really agree with that. Like I said, forget what video that was or who posted that, but if you've seen it, you know. And you know, not talking smack about whoever posted that, just want to clarify. I'm just saying I don't agree, which I think is okay. We can civilly disagree on something. What else do we got here in the chat? Let me scroll up a little bit because I feel like I've missed some stuff. Got the tournament Temple City today. It's amazing. Awesome. Glad that you are enjoying it. Have you seen the Bad Boys movies? I have not. I have not seen any of those, so can't really comment on those too much. However, tomorrow I'm seeing a movie. I'm seeing Twisters with your boy Glenn Powell. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. And then later I'm going to be seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. So lots of movies this week. Lots of movies I'm seeing. I watched a movie this weekend. It's called Sasquatch Sunset. It's about a family of Bigfoots trying to traverse the woods in search of other Bigfoots. That went about as well as you'd expect. I thought it had its moments, I thought it was just okay, but there's also a lot of stuff in that movie where it's like, why is this here? Like what was the point of this? I mean, it's a movie about a family of Bigfoot, so I guess I should have expected things to get a little gross on occasion. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you've seen it, you know. Your mom's seeing Twister next week. Awesome. Watch Twisters, gave it an 8 out of 10. That's pretty good. I'm hoping it's good. I liked the first Twister movie quite a bit, and I like Glenn Powell. So I'm like, yeah, sign me up. I'll go see it. Like I said, I'm seeing it tomorrow, because Tuesday is the cheap day. You get a discount if you go on Tuesdays. The only problem is everybody goes on a Tuesday. So, let's see. Oof, look at this guy in the chat. What a name there. I think you could probably get reported to YouTube for a name like that, bro. Might want to rethink your strategy here. We also have a super chat from Trey's World, 199. Do you think Jay is going to beat Nia? You mean in their battle in the tournament? I don't know. I feel like Nia could definitely win that battle. I feel like it would be more difficult for Nia, to beat Jay, because this is someone that she obviously loves very much, and if she has to actually defeat him the entire time with him also not recognizing her, I don't know. I think that would be a lot more emotional. So I'd say that Nia would probably beat Jay. So, yeah, his name wasn't very great. Definitely not great. But thank you once again, Trey's World, for the 199 super chat. Appreciate you. Oh, I know something else that I can tell you guys. I was at the lovely place known as Barnes & Noble this weekend. You guys know I'm always at Barnes & Noble looking at stuff. Never really books, but everything else that was there. And I found a little something. I will get it right here. Not like you guys can see it, but I found the album for the Garfield movie. So I was pretty happy to get that. It was $15, but with my discount, it turned out to be like $13 because I'm a member there, because I'm there like 12 times a week, so might as well. Yeah, very, very good find. Got some bangers on here, including that collaboration between Keith Urban and Snoop Dogg. It's quite a duo that right there. So, yeah, that was a pretty good find. That is the only thing that I bought this weekend. But they had a whole bunch of Dream sets. I looked at the Lego. Whole bunch of Dream sets and, no Ninjago sets, unfortunately. It's usually how it goes, right? What else do we have here? What do we have here? Yeah, we got rid of that guy. Don't worry. We kicked him out. Don't be a weirdo in the live chat. You get banned. You're banned. Can't wait for Nia's heart to be broken. I think it's going to be hard to watch, But hey, I mean, it certainly won't be boring, right? I don't know. I feel like, we're going to be in for a very emotional, very heartbreaking season. So I'm looking forward to it. Is Dreams really that popular, or is Lego just trying to push it? Yeah, because we had this discussion last week, right? What's the deal? What's the deal with Dreams? I don't know. I feel like it's just a case of Lego is trying really hard to make the next Ninjago, because that's what they've said that they were trying to do with it. So, but, like I said last week, if you try a little too hard, it's just going to, flop. So, I don't know. Maybe Dreams is just selling really well. I will say, you don't really see a lot of people on Twitter talking about Lego Dreams as much as you'd see, Ninjago or even Monkey Kid. I'm just saying. We also have a super chat from Alden, 199 super chat. Wu reacts. He learns Kai is in the Forbidden Realm. Are you asking like what Wu's reaction would be? Probably not like super happy. He'd probably be super concerned. But for all we know, Master Wu is in the is in Nether Space as well. Because where is that guy? I don't know. Maybe he is in Nether Space, just kind of hanging out. Who's to say? But thank you, Alden, for the 199 super chat. More like Lego mids. Ha ha ha, so funny. Dreams is mid. I really genuinely don't think that many people like Dreams. It's more of a, hey, look, a new show, and then they forget about it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too, because to me, Dreams, it feels a lot like Chima. It feels a lot like Nexo Knights. Nexo Knights especially. Like, I'm getting very major Nexo Knights vibes from Dreams. And if you know anything about Nexo Knights, you would know that it did not last very long. Like, I hope that Dreams does well. I hope it is doing well, because obviously it would be awesome for there to be another original Lego theme out there that's selling as well as Ninjago, but I just don't think Dreams is it, man. I feel like Lego's got to come up with something just as awesome as Ninjago. Watch, he's in his father's tomb. He's just down, like, under the water. Well, he's definitely somewhere, right? I wonder where that old man is. I often wake up in the middle of the night sweating because I'm like, where's Master Wu? That doesn't happen. But can you imagine? It'd be crazy. Gonna be so mad and sad when that part comes on, because I'm like obsessed with Jaya. Like to the point where I have a Jaya themed room. Already know I'm gonna be sad and mad. Well, no matter what happens, I hope that they have a happy ending. I hope that Jay gets his memories back. I hope that he reconnects with Nia. I'm sure they will do that eventually, because obviously, you know, they're kind of meant for each other. And thank you once again, Alden, for the 199 super chat. They're kind of meant for each other, Jay and Nia, so I hope their ending is happy. We just got to get through a little bit of drama first, and then maybe we will get to that happy ending. Hi, Momo. Welcome. I was going to say, I heard my door open. Who is that going to be? It's Mommy. Hi, Mommy. How you doing? You doing good? You doing all right? She's like, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, you can stay here if you want, Mommy. You can hang out. Sure. I will be closing my door, though, just because we don't need that open. Right? Yeah. All right, let me roll back to the desk. Yes, surprise Mommy cameo. She's always showing up for cameo appearances, aren't ya? Yeah, the door just squeaked. My door squeaks like that whenever it opens. Momo didn't make any sound. She's just chilling. But my door, it's very noisy. It needs something to help it squeak and creak less. Let's see, what else do we have in the chat? We have another super chat from Trey's World, 199 super chat. Don't like Dreams. What? I don't like Dreams. Do you like...
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
I'm gonna go with that one said, I don't like Dreams. Do you like the Ninjago movie? That's how I'm gonna choose to read that. Once again, though, thank you, Trey's World, for the 199. Do I like the Ninjago movie? Yes, I do. I think it's kind of underrated, maybe a little overhated, but I'm a big fan of that movie. And also, Random Person has been a channel member for 7 months. Thank you, Random Person, for 7 months of epicness. Appreciate ya. Is Waffle in the room? No, I have no idea where Waffle is. Waffle's somewhere else. No idea where she is, but I will see her eventually, I'm sure. She'll probably pop up at any moment. Momo, what you doing? Momo. Oi. No, I don't think so. Come here. Come here. You can't go back there, silly. That's not for kitties. She's trying to get under my bed for some reason. Don't need to go under the bed. No. What else do we got here? Momo's got aura when she walks in the room. Yeah, whenever I see like those memes about like aura, I always just think of Lucario from Pokemon, because Lucario is like the aura Pokemon or whatever. So, It's like, who's trying to reference Lucario? Oh, no one? All right, my bad. You're going to modify Egalt? Eventually, but right now Egalt is in storage. Yeah, I had to take apart a few sets to make room for other stuff. I did some cleaning this weekend. I did some cleaning because my parents were coming over. My dad spent a lot of time playing with Waffle. It was pretty fun. But I did some cleaning, and I boxed up a couple sets. I boxed up Egalt. I boxed up a couple of the other smaller mechs that I had lying around. I took apart the Kai's mech from the movie and Cole's mech from the movie to make room for Cole's Titan mech. Obviously, last week I took apart the Tournament Temple City. I've taken apart quite a few sets over the past couple of days to make room for other stuff because I only have a few shelves. I got limited space. So yes, I did box up and get rid of some stuff. Do you keep your Lego boxes? I used to, way back when. But now I don't. I haven't for a while. I used to try to hold on to like everything that I would buy. I would try to hold on to all of those boxes, like Lego boxes, Transformers boxes. I just ran out of space, and it was basically like, why am I hoarding all this cardboard, So I don't keep Lego boxes anymore. Good thing you haven't taken apart the Skull Truck. I don't even have the Skull Truck, but I do have it in my heart. The Skull Truck will never be taken apart in my heart. No, my sister's on a trip right now. Yeah, she's on a trip for like 2 weeks. It's pretty crazy. So no, it was just my mom and my dad that visited. And like I said, they played with the cats quite a bit. We went to breakfast. It was nice. It was fun. Can't complain. What if Sora and Aaron go separate ways after season 2? There's definitely going to be some tension between those two as well because, Sora is holding on to that secret from the end of part 1 that she was the one that moved the object and it wasn't Aaron's object spinjitzu. So I imagine when Aaron eventually does find out, it's going to be, there's going to be some drama. There's going to be some tension between the two, if you will. Very curious to see what that, what that looks like. I don't know if they're going to like go their separate ways necessarily, but there might be some tension between like Lloyd and Aaron too, depending on if those episode descriptions are real. Because if they are real and Master Wu did cause the merge, I can see Aaron being like, what the heck, Lloyd, how come you didn't tell me that Wu is the reason why my parents aren't here? And I could see him getting mad at Lloyd. I could see him getting mad at Sora. So I could see, Aaron go through a little bit of an edgelord arc. I guess only time will tell, though. Got a Nia minifigure in her core suit today. That's cool. That's a nice design. Congratulations. You should make a Discord for theories for Ninjago. Nah, I think I'm going to stick with just doing YouTube videos instead. I'm not a big Discord person. Used to be way back when. Not so much these days. I've kind of been off of Discord for a while. So glad that Doc said that they're not going to be a couple. Yeah, I know, right? Because, obviously people are like, oh, guy and girl, they're friendly with each other. Guy and girl friendly, gotta ship them. Even though it's like, we live in a time period where guys and girls can be friends and it could just be friendly, right? We don't need to force romance into places where there doesn't need to be romance. So, yeah, I'm really glad that that's not happening for Aaron and Sora. Maybe they'll find, other people, but definitely not each other. Ooh, Sora can do better too. Man, shots fired at Aaron. That's pretty funny. What else here? Aaron can help Cole find out why the Earth is screaming. Cole can help Aaron with his family struggles. That could be cool. I could see that duo working for sure. And if Cole is off doing his little thing there with his little Master Wu journey, yeah, maybe Aaron, maybe he could take a break from the ninja, go off with Cole for a little bit. Why not? I could see that. Sora's too good for Aaron, man. That's pretty crazy. How do you think Lloyd gets injured in episode 18? Maybe in a round of the tournament? Maybe his opponent injures him or something? Ooh, what if he faces Noct and Noct injures him, and then Sora faces Noct later? That could be pretty cool. No one cares about Aaron. He's like the least popular ninja. I've seen a lot of Aaron hate, not just in my comment section like on other videos, but apparently Aaron hate is like really popular over on TikTok. Like I've seen so many tweets of like screenshots from TikTok, and it's just people complaining about Aaron and just kind of hating Aaron. I'm like, man, that's pretty wild. I don't think Aaron's that bad. I mean, I like Aaron quite a bit. I don't know. Obviously, I know that Aaron is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I don't think he's that bad. Like, I don't think we need to dedicate like whole videos or reels or whatever trying to talk about how Aaron is the worst character ever. However, that does give me an idea. I'm going to run a poll really quick in the chat. Let me, I'm going to type this. Who is the best of this selection? Very weird way of wording this, but good enough. I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you. And I'm going to put, you guessed it, you. All right, take a vote. What do you guys think? Who is the best of this selection? And we have Ryu, Wildfire, Aaron, and Sora. Let's see if Aaron truly is the least popular. Mr. Unpopular. But yeah. Do you have a theory about who Lord Rass's master is? Maybe an old villain? I doubt it's going to be an older villain. I feel like it's going to be someone new, because we've already done like the older villain trope comes back like a million times. And since Dragon's Rising is a new thing, a new chapter, I think they are going to establish their own main villain, their own overlord, if that makes sense. All right, let's see who's winning. Ooh, Sora is in the lead. Ryu and Wildfire are tied, and Aaron is indeed in last place, but it's not like that bad. I think I'm hungry. My tummy just did a little rumble. Don't worry, tummy. We will get food after stream. Yeah, I deleted TikTok, or at least the app, but I still see people posting screenshots from TikTok over on my Twitter, which is where I saw all the Aaron hate, so. I know, I will eat after stream. Don't worry, tummy. We got 5 more minutes. You'll be fine. We'll go make like a sandwich or something. That sounds good. That sounds like it would, feel good in the soul. So that's what I'm going to do after stream. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. Maybe Aaron is the least popular. Hard to choose between Sora and Aaron. Yeah, me personally, if I were to vote in this poll, I'd say probably Wildfire. I like Wildfire a lot. I feel like she's my favorite of this selection of characters. But I don't hate any of them, They're all pretty good in their own ways. I'm excited to see where all of their characters go. Ryu's going to become a Source Dragon eventually, surely, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Thoughts on the Deadpool Xbox controller? I saw that. Probably not going to be on my radar anytime soon, but I'm sure it'll be very popular with a very certain group of people. So, that's all I'm going to say about that one. Let's see. There was also J-hate recently because of Crystallized Episode 3 and how he reacted to Nia and also getting mad at Kai. I mean, I feel like Jay was justified, though, was he not? Because Kai's whole thing was people aren't grieving correctly, if I remember right. I don't know. Like, people grieve in different ways, Kai. Come on. I feel like they were both kind of justified, though, in how they were feeling. I mean, their fight really didn't last all that long. But, I could see where they were coming from. Maybe the Source Dragon is the bad guy. I feel like there probably is a Source Dragon that's evil. There's probably one that's rogue. Probably going to be the strength one if there is one. Because Tiger Man is like, oh, strength this, strength that. So I could see that being the case. Yeah, exactly. There's no incorrect way of grieving. And that's what Kai really did not understand. Because he had his way of grieving. Jay had his way of grieving when Nia left. So, I feel like Jay was justified in kind of snapping at Kai. Because it's like, what do you mean I'm not grieving right? Because everybody grieves differently, Why don't we end off the poll here? I think Ryu and Sora tied. Yeah, look at that. Ryu and Sora ended up tying 29-29. Wildfire got 21, and Aaron got 20. So yeah, Aaron was the least popular. Look at that. You guys were right. What do you think of Green Flame? I don't know. Let's talk about Green Flame really quick. Now, how about we don't? Definitely one of the more controversial ships in Ninjago history. Then again, so was like 90% of them, so, you never know. I laugh when I'm grieving. Yeah, I mean, people have different ways of grieving. Some people try to use humor to try to, make themselves feel better, kind of numb the pain. I sometimes do that, so I understand. People have different ways of grieving. People have different ways of just dealing with negative feelings, and that's totally okay. I'd say, just worry about yourself and how you grieve. Work through your own feelings of trauma. Kai, before you try to judge someone else. What are the dragon horns? That's a good question, too, because the dragon horns, they show up quite a bit in the episode descriptions as well, but it's not really clear what they are. So I'd say maybe it's like this tournament's version of Jade Blades, possibly. Like maybe what you win whenever you win a round of the tournament, but can't say for sure because, we don't really know for sure. Let me switch to season 13 pictures. Still got the witch doctor. Yep, he's right here on the desk. He lives on top of my computer. So yeah, he's just hanging out there, just vibing, being all witch doctor-esque. Do you think that the administration erases the past memories of their workers? I'd say so, yeah. Like, I feel like the administration is just like, nope, it's too chaotic to let everyone have their memories, so just wipe them all clean. I could see that being the case. Just finished building the tournament battle arena. That's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Yeah, the season 2 part 2 sets, they come out in the US here in about a week. Thank you, Ez, for the sub. Yeah, they come out in about a week, so I'm going to be getting some of them, and we will be doing a giveaway for the let me double check, make sure the tournament battle arena is what I'm thinking it is, so I don't announce that we're giving away the wrong set. Tournament battle arena. Yep, yeah, we will be doing a giveaway for that set number 71818. Gonna buy 2 of those sets. One of them will be for me, one of them will be to give away, so stay tuned for that. Not going to be happening yet, but I will announce when the giveaway is coming. Yeah, so then did Jay really lose his memories, or did the administration take them? I don't know. I feel like I could see that going either way. I don't know. Everybody in the administration kind of seems like they have a screw loose. So I feel like either the administration is recruiting or they are kidnapping people and wiping their memories just to get more workers. I could see either direction happening. But I guess only time will tell. Yep, almost there. Just about a week or so, and then the sets come out. I'm excited. Though I will say, I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting the Source Dragon of Motion right away. I might wait on that one. Or I might just get it same day. I don't know yet. Because I can see me waiting on the Source Dragon of Motion for about a month before I buy it. What else do we have here? Are there any exclusive characters in the Source Dragon of Motion, or is it just like stuff that we've seen before? Let me double check. Source Dragon of Motion. Let's see who all comes in this set. Tournament Kai, Tournament Aaron, Tournament Wildfire, Ras, Jordana, Wolf Mask Warrior. Nah, none exclusive figures. Man, I might actually wait on that one then. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up day one. Maybe I'll wait on it. I do want to get it eventually, but I feel like I might wait on that one for a while. I'll make that decision next week. Figure out what I'm doing. Just going to get the Tournament Battle Arena just to get Sora, like her figure. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm glad that she actually has a new design. As opposed to the Season 1 design. Again, because I have enough Season 1 Soras. I even have one in this book down here, the Dragon's Rising character guide. It comes with a Sora figure. I have not opened it yet. Because I don't need to, because I have enough Soras lying around, so that figure might just live in the book for a little while, before I eventually find something to do with it. But I have too many Season 1 Soras. They are everywhere. Anything else that we should talk about last minute before we wrap up? We are about an hour into stream, so why don't we start winding things down here, folks? Have a video that I kind of want to make tonight, but I also kind of want to save it for tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. I will say really quick, I do plan on maybe releasing more content like later in the day, like after stream gets done. Maybe upload a video then, or like an hour after. Like a late night upload, just kind of talking about whatever I want to talk about, you know? Because I have some ideas for content, but I don't want to like release it with like, you know, like in the normal schedule, if that makes sense. Gonna eat anything good after stream. I'm gonna make a sandwich because I'm hungry for a sandwich, and I have all the ingredients necessary to make a sandwich. So probably gonna make a sandwich. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do that video tonight or tomorrow. But you might be seeing some more videos like maybe later at night. What kind of sandwich? Well, I have a couple of options. I could do the classic peanut butter and jelly because I just got strawberry jelly. Want to crack into that bad boy. Otherwise, I got turkey, I got ham, so I could do a turkey, I could do a ham, or I could do a turkey and a ham. You know? I have a couple of different options for sandwiches, and they all sound good. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll end up flipping a coin or something. Yeah, me after dark, and it's just me rambling about Ninjago and making sandwiches. Would you guys watch that? We just did a whole other channel just kind of like making sad sandwiches and talking about Ninjago. I mean, there's an audience for everything, right? You should do turkey and peanut butter. Sure, you know, be adventurous sometimes. Sometimes you just got to be a little daring, a little bit extravagant, if you will. Absolutely I would. Awesome. Yes, I would. Oh, it seems like we have an audience for sad sandwiches talking about Ninjago. Cool. I will keep that in mind. I think it would be fun, in all seriousness, to do like a cooking stream with Kat at some point. We've kind of been like talking about that like on occasion, but nothing is like set in stone. It would be pretty hard to film, and we would need to find some type of camera that could... it's the same reason why I don't do like build streams. I don't have a physical camera to hook up to my streaming software, but if we ever figure that out, I mean, I could totally see us doing like cooking streams at some point. That could be fun. No promises though. Turkey and peanut butter might not be a bad combination. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but it kind of sounded a little gross when you first heard about it, but then after you sit on it for a while, it's like, you know what? Would that actually be good? Like, I love peanut butter and pickles, you know? Like, that's a unusual combination that I quite like. I don't know. Sometimes you just got to be a little bit daring, you know? A little bit adventurous, like I said. Make Cole's chili. Oh, wait, are you making Cole's chili? That's pretty cool. Just don't let it glue your mouth shut. Don't be like Jay. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up there for stream tonight. Reminder, tomorrow. I was going to say, tomorrow we might stream the movie that I'm going to go see is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I might be back on time. But if I'm not here tomorrow, you know, I'm at a movie still. But streams are possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Sometimes we stream Monday to Friday. Somewhere in there for sure, you know. with Thursdays guaranteed being trivia days. So schedule's kind of loose now, but you might see us streaming at these times during the week. So stay tuned for more streams in the future. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Yes, indeed. Oh, couple Hughs in there, it seems. Could be any Hugh you want it to be. Could be Hugh Jackman, because Wolverine is coming out. The Wolverine movie guest starring Deadpool will be arriving this weekend. Also, yes, steaks and milks. Yes, of course. A little bit out of order there, and I'm pretty sure there are some eyeballs in there too, but, you know, whatever works. Maybe you guys eat eyeballs, I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. We will see you when we see you. Might be tomorrow, might be the day after that, so, you know, can't say for sure. But I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time of day it might be for you. Hope you guys have a good one, and we will talk to you guys again next time. Peace.